Alrighty, at the end of that.
Alright, Ross.
There is hand washing stations if you feel a bit funny. If he grabs onto the stick, just let go of it, he'll pull it through and he'll be his best friend. As soon as you feel him nibble at the top, just gently slide the stick out. Sweet.
Beautifully done.
Awesome. How much, Lisa?
Travis Kelce took his buddy Ross Travis and fiancée Taylor Swift to explore Australia. On Thursday, Travis Kelce joined Taylor Swift at the Sydney Zoo along with Kelce's close friend, Boss Travis. The group went to the zoo during Swift's Eras tour in Australia. In an Instagram post on Friday, Travis shared glimpses of their time at the zoo and showed the trio getting up close to some of the animals. Travis, a tight end who played with Kelce on the Kansas City Chiefs from 2015 to 2017, shared a video documenting himself feeding a lion. In the video, Swift, 34, is heard in the background saying, "All right, Ross." Once the lion takes the food and Travis is pleased with their interaction. Swift says, "Beautifully done." Along with feeding the lion, Travis was seen petting a kangaroo munching on some leaves and a rhinoceros relaxing in an enclosure. Didn't get to wrestle a kangaroo, but made 80k new friends down under, he captioned the Instagram post. Swift's Thursday zoo visit was her second time visiting the park in Sydney, as she also visited the day before Kelce arrived. Swift landed in Sydney on Tuesday before her 4-night stand in the city, which began on Friday. Her Sydney concerts follow 3 of the Grammy winners' biggest shows in Melbourne, which garnered 96k concertgoers. During the first Sydney show, Kelce was spotted walking on the floor among fans, holding a red Solo cup and sporting an arm full of friendship bracelets. Travis pointed the Super Bowl champ towards a certain group of Swifties, prompting Kelce to hand out a couple of guitar picks as fans cheered for him. Swift also sweetly shouted out to the NFL star during the Sydney show. She changed the lyrics to "Karma" again during her Friday performance. "Karma is the guy on the Chiefs coming straight home to me," Swift sang, as heard in a video shared on Twitter. Meanwhile, Travis shared his rave review of Swift and the concert after the show in his Instagram stories. "First show and made some friends tonight," Travis wrote over a photo of a friendship bracelet, adding, "Sydney, you did not disappoint." In another slide, the NFL star's friend said, "I understand now, that was amazing." After watching Swift's performance, the Eras concert dates run until December 2024. Before he started dating Taylor Swift in the latter part of 2023, Travis Kelce was already hugely successful. The football player was one of the most popular athletes in America, with millions of dollars and several Super Bowl wins to his credit. He didn't need the help of a romance to push him to the highest of heights in his field. Now that he is romantically entangled with her, however, he's expanding his horizons and demonstrating the power of being connected to the biggest musician in the world. According to a new report published by The Wrap, Kelce is now looking beyond the football field when it comes to his career, far beyond it, in fact. The superstar is seemingly keen to try anything that can extend his celebrity and his working life after he eventually leaves the game that made him famous. Kelce is said to be considering movie roles, developing unscripted shows for the star, exploring comedy opportunities, and pursuing product endorsements, according to those working in the entertainment industry who spoke to The Wrap. He signed with CAA in May 2023 to help him reach new fields and become an even bigger star, and in only a short span of time, a lot has already happened. The athlete has signed on to produce 2 films. One, My Dead Friend Zoe, is an indie flick, while the other, King Pleasure, is a documentary about celebrated artist Jean-Michel Basquiat. The Wrap also reports that Kelce is hoping to produce and star in a reality TV series, another one, that is. He reportedly met with one of the producers of The White Lotus, who flew to Kansas City specifically to speak with the football player to talk about the opportunity. Kelce had a presence in American media before Swift, but his career prospects have become far more interesting and impressive in the months since they were first linked. The timing of these offers and early conversations about new shows, producing films, and more can't be coincidental. Of course, he may have been able to begin some of these discussions and launch some of these projects if he were still single, as other athletes have done the same before him, but dating Swift certainly has helped. the connection to Swift has made Kelce a superstar to those who might not have known who he was only a few months prior. While he was one of the most famous players in the NFL, that role still limited him to reaching those who watch football. Now, he's able to cross over and appeal to not only sports fans, but the countless millions who love and adore Swift and her music. That makes him incredibly appealing to agents and producers looking to hook a star for any number of opportunities. Swift is at the height of her career, which is really saying something, since she has been the top artist in the US, and the world, in some cases, for more than a decade now. In 2023 alone, she charted 2 new #1 albums and a trio of #1 hits. Just a few weeks ago, she won Album of the Year for the 4th time at the Grammys, becoming the only musician to do so. She's also in the middle of her The Eras tour, which is already the highest-grossing music trek of all time. Just days ago, she was officially named the biggest act on the planet last year. What specific jobs and projects Kelce will pick up and what will stick is yet to be seen in these early days. Only a few finalized efforts have been revealed, but more are surely coming in the next few weeks, months, and perhaps even years. The future looks bright for Kelce and his new romance thanks to the pair becoming America's sweethearts. Simply by falling in love, Swift is helping her beau work his way toward media mogul status. No one should claim that Kelce is dating Swift for the clout, as that doesn't appear to be the case in any way. While he enjoys his budding romance, and deals with some of the negative consequences of his newfound fame, Kelce is also clearly taking advantage of his new situation, which any smart businessperson would. Sabrina Carpenter is having a career boon while supporting Taylor Swift on her Eras tour, but it hasn't stopped people poking fun at her. The former Disney star is opening for Swift on her record-breaking tour, which is currently in Australia. They have just finished a series of 3 shows in Melbourne where they played to a crowd of 96,000 people at each show. In her downtime, Carpenter tagged along with Swift and her NFL star boyfriend Travis Kelce as they visited Sydney Zoo on Thursday. A video of them touring the zoo together was posted to the Pop Crave account on X, formerly Twitter, on Thursday. The video showed Carpenter trailing behind Swift and Kelce walking hand in hand. The blonde singer, who is rumored to be dating Oscar-nominated actor Barry Keoghan, was mocked for third-wheeling the famous couple as she trailed behind them on their sightseeing trip. "Not Sabrina third-wheeling, crying emoji," replied one person to the post. Another person wrote, "Not Sabrina being their child," and a third posted, "TF Sabrina doing their my girl third-wheeling, crying emoji." It got even worse for Carpenter when she was due to perform in Sydney with Taylor. Accor Stadium, where the concert was being held, was partly evacuated due to severe weather conditions, including lightning strikes, effectively cancelling Carpenter's set. After the weather calmed down, the stadium had to be prepared again for Swift's main show. Even flights from other cities in Australia destined for the concert were delayed due to the storms. Sabrina Carpenter will unfortunately not be opening up for night 1 of Taylor Swift's The Eras tour in Sydney, Australia due to the weather delay. A Swift fan account posted on X. Carpenter and Swift have become fast friends in the past year, and the former has been a regular fixture in the Bad Blood singer's suite when she watches Kelce play for the Kansas City Chiefs. She was even in the private suite with Swift to watch Kelce win his 3rd Super Bowl with the Chiefs earlier this month. But both Swift and Kelce have come under fire for the amount of miles they've racked up in private jet travel to see each other. Kelce flew on a Bombardier Global 6000 for the 10-hour flight from Hawaii to Sydney to see Swift. Influencer Ollie London claimed on X that Kelce's round-trip flight will emit 3 metric tons of CO2. The CO2 emissions equate to melting 95.4 square feet of Arctic sea ice.